Hello, my beautiful friends, and welcome back to Alien Protocols. As those of you who watch this channel know, I have the ability to spike any brainwave. This on my head, by the way, is an EEG, an electroencephalogram, and it reads the different brainwaves, the hertz of energy that your brain gives off. This device is called the Muse 2, and with this little app, you can see it do its mojo. There's a little horseshoe-shaped thing there. There it goes. See that appear? That means the sensors are not connecting. But when they disappears, that means you're getting an accurate reading. Because I'm speaking and making little facial gestures, it moves everything. But I do have the ability to spike any brainwave above any of the other ones. I can bring them all up very high. I can bring them all up very low. I can bring any individual one up very high. I also have the ability to, right now I'm learning this next thing, is to bring up any combination of two at a time. But I also can bring my gamma up very, very high. If you know of anyone else who can do this, please let me know. Except for the one or two people that I've trained to do this already. But I think this is a very useful ability for anyone working in brain research, and if you're interested in any of this, in this topic, and these abilities, I would love to help in any way possible. Also, there's a general belief in UFO research that a lot of the craft are controlled by the mind. And if that is so, then some of these crashed materials that have been found, nanomaterials, might react to someone like me. And so if you're working on any project and you would like me to come and play, of course, I can keep any secrecy requirements. Or if you happen to have some nanomaterials and some test equipment, let's do it. Let's have some fun and see what we can do here. But I'm going to show you the toughest one. Toughest one is gamma. Buddhist monks have a very high gamma at all times. And this is the general normal one with the delta at the top there and gamma on the bottom. That's a standard human brainwave. So I'm going to stop speaking and you'll see the horseshoe disappear. Hopefully. Okay, when it disappears, I'm going to show you how I can spike gamma. Since it's the toughest one, I'll just do one, but if you go back on the channel, you can see me spiking any of them and all of them in different videos. So I'll just give you a quick little example. I'm dead. Okay, I'm gonna take it off and put it back on. Hold on a second. Okay, here we go. It also measures your heart rate as well, which of course I can bring down to a very slow rate. Okay, let's see if this is better. Okay. I'll let it stabilize once the horseshoe disappears, and then you'll see me spike gamma. I'm already doing it. How cool is that? Freaking cool. Gamma's at 125 right now. Okay, we'll wait for the horseshoe to disappear. Anyway, you can go check previous videos. If you're working on any of these projects, it would be my honor and pleasure to help in any way that I can. And if you have any of these materials, it would be a very interesting exploration to work together. So all the sensors aren't quite connecting all at once. Now I'm gonna try one more time. I don't want to waste your guys' time, but this is a great ability to learn because each wave represents a different state of your brain. So there's very creative states which are represented and noticeable through different brain waves. There's very high concentration states where you're very good at analyzing things and working with numbers and digits. So if you're working on one of the upshots of learning this ability to control your own brain waves is if you're working on a project and you've run out of ideas, you can turn on that really creative brainwave and spike it really high, and that can give you more creativity. Or if you're in a situation where you need every bit of mental acuity, you can turn up those brainwaves as well. So it can be very useful. Also, I shouldn't get into it too deeply, but you can see there's a lot of other applications for this type of ability, and especially since it's able to be taught to others. This can be extremely useful. So I'm going to turn this off and turn it back on again and see if that helps. Give it one more shot, even though there's plenty of videos on the channel if you want to see different brainwave tricks and stuff. All right, so I'll turn it back on. Hopefully. Okay, so the light is on. Okay, I'm going to do gamma. See, boom, gamma at the top. I can do it a lot higher, but it's easy to bring any of those to the highest state and then noticeably much higher than any of the other ones. So if you're working in any brain research and you find this ability interesting and you'd like to work together, I would love to work with you. And if you're working with nanomaterials, I would love to play around even just for one day and see if we can discover that a certain combination of brain waves might work as a waveguide within the material, as some people have spoken about. Much love to you and yours. Hey, and if you know anyone who's working on stuff, ask them. Say, I know this weird guy who can do this stuff. Is that of any value to you, Mr. Brain Scientist? Love you guys.